Hey, this is Sue Simmons of Equinox Family Consulting and Lemons to Lemonade Mom. Sorry about that little technical glitch. I had to get on the right network. So I am so excited about tonight because I'm talking about a very, very important subject, that being family burnout. So, all right, let's get right to it. So how many of you have experienced burnout in your family? I'm going to guess pretty much everyone who watches this. So here is the thing. Studies have shown that moms of children with autism experience stress equivalent to that of combat soldiers. Like, that is astonishing, but not so much when you start to really think about what goes on in our families, right? And so family burnout is a cyclical thing that just unfolds unknowingly. And so tonight, what I'm going to try to do is sort of pick it apart for you to help you really look at it from above so you can see things from a slightly different perspective. And we created this visual that I think Karen is going to post in the comments, but I'm just going to show it to you right here. Okay, so is this you? Just have a look at this graphic and take a look at all those unhappy faces. And let's start by looking at moms. Okay, so what happens to moms, those of us? Hey, Aleka. So nice to see you. So moms are the glue of our families. We are, yes, up and down over the years. Yeah, yeah. We are the glue of our families. We are the ones who are typically on the front lines, right? We cart our children to all of the appointments. We are the ones who generally spearhead treatments, and it's not like this in all families, but in most of the families that I've encountered, it's so. So here's what happens. The first thing is the way we are treating autism, the way we are looking at and addressing autism, in my view, is really backwards. So moms, the ones who are really on the front lines, they are made to be dependent on professionals. So they are largely uninvolved in their child's treatment. They often feel, to be honest, quite useless. I know I did. Is sort of told to step into the back seat. They don't feel they have any value. They often feel like they're being almost talked down to by professionals. Thank you. And how does that make us feel, right? When it's our own child, it makes us feel so insanely helpless, like there's nothing we can do. And so professionals these days, in our current paradigm, the way we're looking at autism, which is largely about just seeing it as behavior, right? And of course, behavior is there, but we want to dig beneath the behavior. So professionals, most of them, are not understanding the critical importance of involving parents and families in their child's treatment. So this leaves moms in the position of driving the child here, there, and everywhere. So that's the first problem, okay? Because moms, being the glue of the family, if she feels uninvolved in Indy, hey girl, if she feels uninvolved in her child's treatment and isn't informed, isn't trained to manage, then she's going to feel like such a failure, just the way I did. And Indy, you remember, right, in the early days, what that was like, how, I just felt like I was completely clueless when it came to my own son. So we doubt ourselves. Then we feel like we have no control over things. And when that happens, we're constantly living in our heads. We're second guessing ourselves. Did I do that well? Did I not do that well? Why didn't I do this, or why didn't I do that? We feel like we're being judged all of the time. When things aren't going well in public, we feel like we want to isolate ourselves from things that we would like to do with our kids, which is precisely what I did. We beat ourselves up, right? We're so hard on ourselves. But the thing is that this is not our fault. This is the system that we are living in right now. And we make it about ourselves. We decide that we are the problem, and we live from disaster to disaster. So we stop looking after ourselves. We are not motivated to do anything that is compassionate for ourselves. And so it just leaves moms, the glue of the family, in the worst possible position. Okay. And when mom is down, everyone is down. And so then we go to dads, right? And I'm not saying that dads aren't involved, but in my experience, moms tend to be more involved, and most dads are trying to do their best, but a lot of dads will step back because they don't know how to interact with their child. They don't want to make things worse. So then, so dad doesn't feel confident or competent, nor does mom. So we have this child then who is carted from appointment to appointment to appointment. And here's the thing. Very few people understand how stress impacts our children with autism. And this is huge, huge, huge. So we do what the professionals tell us to do. We go to this appointment, that appointment, this specialist, that specialist, and we feel like we're doing the right thing. But all the while, our child is so incredibly stressed out. Far more than you can possibly imagine. And then we expect our child to behave at home and school the way they are supposed to. And it's just, there's a gap in our expectations and what is possible for the child. But again, this is not your fault, okay? And so the child is, burned out, is stressed out, is not able to think clearly, to learn in school, to, that's the brain, but the body to digest food, and there are all kinds of other things that are affected. And then there are the siblings who are, the moms, of course, and dads feel terrible because they're not attending to their other child or children the way they want to, and they feel guilty about that. And so it's this great big tornado of negativity, largely because of the way we're approaching autism. I hope I have given you everything you need. It's time for you, as the mom or dad of a child with autism, to be taking the lead, okay? The way we're addressing autism is not serving you, and it's not serving your child. So share this post, okay? Things can get so much better, and you're going to hear from the leading experts about how we do that. Thank you so much for being here, and I will hopefully see you on Sunday. And thank you so much to those of you who joined me here live. All right, take care, have a great night, and I'll see you on Sunday at 8:30 in the Lemons to Lemonade Moms group. Thank you so much. Bye.